Yeah, sorry about the technical difficulties. I came here today to review a Joyride. It's a 2001 movie. It's basically about two guys trolling over a CB radio, CB radio with someone that like wasn't to be messed with. You know, some people just aren't out here playing like that. Uh, and then they learn a life lesson the hard way. Basically, some people just aren't to be messed with. The movie's starring Steve Zahn. I've seen him in a few movies. The Resort. He was in one of my favorite comedy movies called National Security with Martin Lawrence. Paul Walker's in it. I guess he's the protagonist. He's been in Takers, pretty good movie, Fast and the Furious movies, a lot of stuff. Man, where do I start? I saw this movie for the first time, uh, pretty sure on VHS, like right when it came out on VHS. Pretty good movie. I hadn't seen it since it first came out, and I just watched it again for the first time right now. Day off, so I'm, you know, uh, want to review one of my favorite movies. So, where do I get started? Paul Walker, he has a crush on this young lady. She's been in a few movies too. I can't pronounce her name. Uh, he, I guess he's in college. They grew up together. She ends up going to a different college, They kind of, I guess, like rekindle while they're at college and go on to want to meet up again, even though I guess her college is in Colorado and his is in, if I'm not mistaken, like Arizona or somewhere like that. Shit, I already forgot. Anyway, so he has this brother that's like a real piece of crap. I mean, the guy, his younger brother goes and gets him out of jail, and then he pretty much starts taking liberties with his stuff. He wants his girlfriend while Paul Walker's character, I forgot his name, while he's getting gas. The guy installs a CB radio into his car, and even Paul Walker's like, man, you put a hole in my car. You got this antenna. I didn't. Did I say that I wanted that? So, they go on to start catfishing. They start catfishing over the CB, pretending to be women and, you know, just going around trolling, stuff like that. Anyway, while they're trolling, they end up running into this trucker. And the trucker, he's a desperate guy. Not someone you want to mess with. Anyway, they pretty much get the guy to meet up with the asshole that they run into at a hotel. So, you have a force to be reckoned with, and then like an immovable object. I say that because one of the guys is like pretty much overweight and a real asshole, and then the other one is kind of overweight and like this desperate a hole. So those two meet up because of the guys playing around over the CB radio, and the trucker ends up killing the asshole at the hotel. So, the cops come the next day. That happens overnight. The next day, the cops come. Paul Walker and Steve Zahn's characters find out what happened. And, Paul Walker's character feels bad. They see what happened to the guy. Like, he's missing like half his face. Pretty messed up. Anyway, so then one of my favorite scenes in the movie, they're driving down the street. They're driving down the highway, and the antagonist ends up catching back up with them. So he catches up back with them. He pretty much lets them know he's behind them. He starts chasing them. They end up going to this gas station. They get off the freeway and we're going to this gas station. And while they're at this gas station, this other trucker, he has nothing to do with it, but he ends up going to the gas station, and they're scared to death. They end up rushing and leaving without their credit card. So that trucker follows them. They think that it's the antagonist, but it's really just like some random guy. The guy chases them down. They get all scared, and he ends up just giving them their credit card back. Funny thing is, the actual antagonist is behind them, and he rolls up, ends up wrecking the trucker that has nothing to do with it. He ends up driving through his truck, and then he crashes into the car, scares the shit out of him, and then he just leaves. So these guys, they think it's over with, but for the trucker, it's just like the beginning. He's still following them. He's still watching them. And but unbeknownst to them, they go to pick up the Paul Walker's girlfriend. Immediately you can tell Paul Walker, he's one of these guys just out there trying to get laid. He sees his brother's, potential girlfriend. He has eyes for her. The guy, he's a real piece of crap. Anyway, this lonely trucker, he's still following them. They go out, have some drinks, they're having fun. The lonely trucker goes on to follow them to this hotel after they've been drinking pretty much all night. And, what's kind of funny about this movie? It's like one of those movies to where, I would like to see like how someone would do it nowadays. Because it's like one of the ways that the trucker is able to like operate is because like they don't have a cell phone or anything except for like the CB radio. So nowadays it's like these people, they could get the license plate number. Well, I mean, truth be told, they could have got the license plate number while I guess he was harassing them and went to the police, but for some strange reason they didn't do that. That's a plot hole. But yeah. So the trucker follows them. Uh they go to their car. He ends up letting them know that he has Paul Walker's girlfriend's friend, and yeah, he uses that to blackmail them, and he damn, I keep forgetting parts of the movie. I should have watched it again. Yeah, and he lets them know that he's gonna have them do stuff now in order for them to be able to get the friend back. So he has them going to like a diner, and then he talks the two guys. He has them go into the diner without the girlfriend. She stays in the car. He pretty much like coerce her into uh, doing what he says them to in order for her to get her friend back. So hold on one second, guys. Yeah, in order for them to get her friend back. So I'm just getting some pictures. So they go into the diner. Meanwhile, he pretty much like kidnaps the girl. He ties her up at the same hotel that they were at, and then they have to go and save the day. Steve Zahn's character, he ends up getting beat up while they're trying to get the girlfriend back. And then instead of Paul Walker only having to save his girlfriend, he has to go and save Steve Zahn's character too. So then, yeah, pretty much Paul Walker just comes along and saves the day, saves his brother, and we get a happy ending. And that's basically the movie. Some of my thoughts on the movie. What was my favorite scene? I actually talked about that a bit ago. My favorite scene was when they thought that, and this is my first question. So I'm very honored, Miss. I'm assuming you're a woman, Miss Salvador. You're my first question. My favorite scene was when the truck driver chased them down, gave them uh, their credit card back, and then, no good deed goes unpunished, and he gets his fucking his truck split in half. And then later on, we find out that, the real bad guy kind of like left his body there in order for him to be like the bad guy. So he's Good Samaritan returning their credit card, and then he gets his truck split in half, and then he gets killed by the antagonist. You know. So yeah, that was probably my favorite scene. How about you? What was your favorite scene of the movie? Do you have a favorite scene of the movie? Okay, I guess she didn't. What else did I want to say? Oh, like how would I rate the movie? I'd give it probably like an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. It was very entertaining from beginning to end. Really like the characters, really like the movie a lot. What else do I say? Would I watch the movie again? Hell yeah. I watch it again tonight. I'm actually thinking about reviewing another movie. Oh, you have another question. When they are scared S-less, when they are following them, hilarious. Yeah, it is pretty funny. Steve Zahn's character, he made the movie pretty good. Where would you rank it on your all-time favorite list? Man, as far as like thriller movies, I'm gonna definitely go like top 10. Yeah, I'd have to say like top 10. I don't know where it would really like rank top 10, but it's definitely in my top 10. Uh, Very good movie. What about you? Where would you rank it on or in your top 10 list? Young lady, where would you rank it on your top 10 list? Okay, I guess there's some sort of delay. But yeah, would I watch the movie again? Again, yes, I would. It's really good. I'm trying to think of some other like mystery thriller type movies, like The Game. I would say, like Joyride is not quite as good as The Game. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Probably end up reviewing that sometime on this channel. Let me see. Yeah. Uh, you would say it's the seventh. What's the movie about? Well, you're coming in towards the end of the stream. I pretty much did like a pretty detailed breakdown of the movie, but it's basically about two brothers that are trolling, or I guess we could say catfishing on on a CB radio, and then they end up trolling just like the wrong guy, and he ends up turning their lives around, turning the tables on them, and trolling and catfishing them. So yeah, that's what the movie is about. So wait, have you seen this movie before? Susie? I know. Oh yeah, you should check it out. It's a really good movie. It's called Joyride. It's a 2001 really good movie. I don't know if you've seen. I'm trying to think of something I could compare it to. Almost like a Jeepers Creepers without the monsters. What I would compare Joyride to. Did anyone in the movie catch your eye? Uh, no, not really. Like from a attraction standpoint, or like a recognition, or me being able to like recognize talent standpoint. You have to be more specific from a talent perspective or a attraction perspective. See if it's any good before I do. Seeing if it's any good before I do. Yeah, I would. I would definitely suggest you check it out. It's one of my like new favorites now. I hadn't seen it since it first came out. Oh, you're saying both? No. I can't really. No, I mean, attraction wise, no, and in regards to attraction, yeah, no, I didn't really see anyone that I was attracted to. Why? Why do you ask? Are you? What made you ask me that? Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, it's great. Have you ever fantasized about any of them? No, I haven't fantasized about any of the characters in the movie. that that is quite the more specifically the brothers. No, I'm not part of the LGBT community, but more power to them. Yeah. So, so yeah, I haven't fantasized about anybody in the movie. Have you? Just wanted to see where you would rate them in a male's perspective. No, I generally don't rate other men. Every other guy is a zero to me. I'm not that type of guy, I guess we'll say. But yeah, so I guess back to the movie. Yeah, it was a really good movie. I don't know if you got Lulu and Susie. I don't know if you guys there's nothing wrong with admiring beauty. Yeah, I mean that's true. I mean I can I mean, I'm not the jealous type or, a hater or anything. It's just, you know, Paul Walker is fine. Ha ha ha. That's the brother I choose. R.I.P. Yeah, rest in peace. I really enjoyed him in a lot of movies. But yeah, it's a great movie. Any other questions? But yeah. So thinking about reviewing. Did you have any other questions? I'm thinking about reviewing like other old scary movies or something a little bit more. Um, how many times have you seen this movie? I've seen it twice. I saw it when it first came out, and then I saw it again a couple of hours ago. It's pretty good. Probably end up watching it again pretty soon. It was a pretty good movie. I actually wish I would have watched it twice before I did this live stream. I kind of slipped up when I was talking about it and stuff, but I'm just shooting the breeze. But yeah, I'm thinking about or something more recent, possibly Malignant. I had a lot of fun with that. You're very attractive yourself, if I do say so myself. Oh, thank you. Um, I really appreciate that. You know, you don't get too many compliments. So I appreciate you saying that. You know, I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I guess no one really is. But yeah, I'm thinking about reviewing Malignant next. Uh, Either that or Jeepers Creepers. I don't know if you guys want to let me know what you would like me to review next. Um, I have a special next week on. I'm gonna do like a two movie review. I'm gonna do The Thing and also The Thing 2. So I don't know if you guys want to watch. I'm gonna do it if you guys watch or if you don't watch. So I guess just let me know on that. But anyway, I started this YouTube channel in order to find, people like myself that want to make our own, that love scary movies, love movies, and would like to make our own movies one day. Um, I'd like to start out making short movies and then move on to doing full length blockbusters and see what happens. So, have you watched the new Chainsaw Massacre movie that came out? Yeah, I did see that. I didn't really like it too much, to be honest. There was one scene that was kind of cool on the bus, but other than that, it was just kind of like I'd rather just go back and watch the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies from the early 2000s or like the original ones. So yeah, I don't think I'll review that. I might, later on down the line. I have to see it again. Yeah, Jeepers Creepers would be cool. Yeah, it would be. I've seen it a few times, so I'd like to review it. It's kind of like a cat and mouse, uh, movie. Uh, what genre would you like to specialize on? I'd really like the first two movies I want to do are horror, and then the first three movies I want to do is horror, and then I have a comedy movie I want to do, short movie, and then I have a couple of more like horror movies too. So, what scene? There's a bus scene in the Texas Chainsaw movie. It's in the second act, I want to say, where a bunch of, I guess, investors they go to the town that the what is that guy's name? Leatherface lives in. They go to the town where he lives, and I guess they want to check it out before they invest in the town. And he catches them slipping on this bus, and he just goes to town on them with the chainsaw. That's really the only scene I kind of liked from that. I couldn't even really tell you what happened in the rest of the movie. I agree. It was too modern. Not much story, just gore. Yeah. And when you only have one scene that you can really remember. Oh, no, actually, I'm lying. There was a second scene where they go to, towards the beginning of the movie, where they go to Leatherface's house and they're talking to his mom and they're just telling her that the bank is going to take her house, and come to find out he's there. That scene was actually pretty good too. So you know what? Yeah, I'll review that just probably not too soon after like Malignant and Jeepers Creepers. since I like those movies. And yeah. But yeah, was there any other questions you guys have? I didn't think I was going to be going, I didn't think this video was going to be this long. Got 30 minutes out of it. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have any more questions. Any comments? No more questions? I'll give you a minute. No, looking forward to your next review. What made you want to create films? It's kind of a long story. Yeah, it's kind of a long and personal story. I don't know if I'm ready to share that yet. That is a good question, though. But I guess I would just say, like, I would just like to see all the stuff in my mind, all the stuff that, I've kind of like pieced together and just wanted to do over the years. I would just like to see it become tangible. So I guess I'll say that. Yeah, I just want to make my dreams tangible. Are you interested in doing films? Who are your inspirations? I'm a pretty big David Fincher, Sam Raimi guy. James Cameron. Love the Terminator. I'm gonna review that pretty soon. And yeah, people like that with small budgets, they just kind of made masterpieces. People like that made their what was in their head. They made it tangible. Do you have any aspirations? Who has inspired you? No, I'm not personally into filmmaking, but it is amazing to create. Yeah, that's true. I remember being in school and, you make like a painting or, sometimes you even could like organize your room and just like the feeling of just like accomplishing it or just, making what was in your head tangible. It's a good feeling. You have any more questions? Hold on one second, guys. No more questions, huh? All right, I guess I'll call it a night. Thanks, everyone. Have a good one.